Hi, this is David back with Expert Village. Next I'm going to show you how to adjust a U-brake. This is very similar to a cantilever brake in that there's a cable pulley system, and that's what controls the amount of tension that is applied on the brake. For this operation, you can do this by hand. I mean, I do it by hand sometimes. You can also use one of these special Park tools. You're going to want to hold the brake pads together and like just like that, and that'll allow you to pop out the cable on your U-brake so you can adjust the tension on it. If I can get this little sucker out. There we go. You can use a crescent wrench and an Allen wrench. I'm going to use vice grips. That'll work too, as long as you don't tighten the nut too much. You know, just like that, nice and gentle. And I'm going to use the Allen to loosen the tension on this. This little vice grip popped off there. I hate it when that happens. And it's just a real simple, I'm turning it to the left, that loosens it. I'm going to pull this off and just pull this towards me. Now, with my left hand, I'm holding onto the cable. With my right hand, I'm pushing on this little U-brake doohickey thing, whatever you'd like to call it. That's the technical term, by the way. You just push it a little bit that way until you get it to where you want it to be. Just like that. Like, that's fine. Now I'm going to put the vice grips back on this little guy. Just like that. And I'm tightening this to the right. Just like that. And put these two guys on down. And I'm just going to put this back in. If I can get it in. Hey, that's what she said. So, let's see. There we go. Just like that. Pop this guy off. Now to test it, I'm going to pull on the cable. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and tight. We want to test it with the brake lever as well, because anytime you make one of these adjustments, it's going to, if you don't test it, then afterwards when you go out riding, you're going to find that it's going to adjust on its own, and the brake pad will end up rubbing against the brake. So it's kind of important that you test that. I like how that's rubbing against there, and it's squeezing against the rim. Running the wheel looks pretty good to me. And it's pretty simple as that. That's how you adjust a U-brake on one of these bikes. Next, I'm going to demonstrate for you how to adjust a seat post. This is David for Expert Village.